right, we just heard the 1 minute mark. I'm Griffin Spanner here at the AFPL HAVOC event number 3 at Midway Paintball. And as luck would have it, the owner of Midway Paintball is on the field right now. Aaron Smith is playing with the Northern California Allstars. And on the other side of the field, we've got Royalty SCP. Now, originally this game was not scheduled to be recorded and broadcast, but we caught it going down the list here, and I think this is really going to be one of the better contests that we can film today. I really would not be surprised to see either of these two teams end up in the finals, depending on how the brackets end up going into the the quarters and semis, whatever I guess schedule we end up playing with that. But so far, these two teams have been playing absolutely on fire today. Very smart moves out of both sides, and NorCal's still just getting used to the format. And this is the red zone, so it's not just a standard 5-man format. You've got that amazing buzzer in the middle, so if your team can make it to the center of the field and press that buzzer, you are awarded 2 points. And you can press that buzzer as many times during a game as the other team allows before they concede. So off the break here, it looks like Royalty SCP getting a little bit greedy, losing that body up into the middle. But the NorCal All-Stars making another great move into the 50 here, so his next job is going to be to bump outside and try to get into that buzzer. He's got 2 guns on him, trying to prevent that from happening, so his teammates really need to kind of see what's happening and get a little bit more pressure out onto the Dorito side of the field right now. They've got a strong presence in the back, the snake side insert's alive. They've got their home bunker still. A nice big push onto one of the towers on the Dorito side. Looks like Royalty SCP playing a little bit off of the Dorito side tower, but the All-Stars getting into that Snake 1 position. Oh, good thing he got into that Snake 1 position, was able to get a nice shot through the middle and clean out that player that was on the Dorito side tower here. So it looks like Royalty, I only see 1 player left alive. The coach, maybe these did have 2, because you would have wanted to concede that one. All right, let's see. So Royalty, alive, dead, alive. Everybody's dead. 5 points and a good concede. All right, so they did a little bit of damage control. It sounds to me like the All-Stars are going to be going up 3-0 after that point. Really good paintball by both teams. Good fills out wide. Good job getting into the snake, and a really good shot coming up to open up the lane for his player to get in and get that double point buzzer. So 3 minutes 41 seconds. The score is 3-0 in favor of Northern California All-Stars.
30 seconds.
All right, 15 seconds left until the start of this next match. Well, I guess not the next match, but the next installment of this match. This is Royalty SCP, again, starting on the left, and the Northern California All-Stars on the right. Again, the score is 3-0 in favor of Northern California. They're getting their players wiped off and checked in, get onto the field. Heavy guns from Royalty SCP, really trying to make a point. Again, 3 points in this format really is not a lead that you can expect to hold on too long, especially not when they're able to get up into the Snake 3 position as quickly as they are. That's been a very dominant bunker all day. Very smart fill getting out to the Dorito side corner for the Northern California All-Stars, and then SCP losing a player, trying to get up into the middle and mix it up a little bit. Oh, SCP not able to get small enough in that snake bunker, and really just handing away an amazing field advantage that they had. So the All-Stars going to make that play into snake. A nice move up the middle. So there's another 2 points for the All-Stars. Pull the elimination on that last one. The concede point. So another 3 points going to be going up for the Northern California All-Stars. The score will be 6-0. SCP, again, they played a really good breakout, a really good game plan coming into it. Didn't look like they made any really blatant errors, but just getting shot out of their bunkers when they didn't need to, and just the cards not falling into their favor. So, like we said, a very quickly moving format. 2 minutes, 54 seconds left.
30 seconds.
Still would not be surprised if SCP can come back to it. It only takes 3 pushes of a buzzer to even up this game, and I've definitely seen that happen within a point.
10 seconds.
All right, off the break, we had 4 guns up for the NorCal All-Stars, sending their 5th runner out into the Dorito corner. Royalty SCP losing a player out of the center, but getting another player into Snake 2 almost immediately off the break, and then mirroring that move up into a move on the Dorito side tower. So Snake side corner is going to try to contain the Snake player the best that he can, with Aaron Smith locking it down in the back. Now his job now is to try to prevent this player in the Snake from being able to go back inside and reach that buzzer. So they've got a home player in the back center who made his move out into the Snake wing here, do a little bit of damage control, try to get a gun in front of the Snake player. Royalty coming down the middle of the field, was not awarded the point. Got shot just steps before he would have gotten that 2-point, and it's still a 6-point game. But here's a nice, good high move up the middle. Oh, did not get it. Unfortunately, just running and gunning was not quite tight enough to get the kill that he needed. But I would not hesitate to see another highway move coming up the middle here. If he can, oh, wow, phenomenal coaching coming by SCP there, just saving themselves another beating of a point. That would have been a couple of very valuable buzzers on both sides of the field there. So 7-0, a minute 43 left. 3 more points and we're going to hit our mercy rule here. But I was really expecting this to be a very tight game, but it's still proving to be an extraordinarily exciting match. A lot of good paintball going both ways. SCP just are not winning the gun battles that they need to. Their field position off the break has just been phenomenal, especially in these last 3 points that we've played. Getting into Snake off the break, getting into those positions, staying alive on the Dorito side tower. But, you know, sometimes if things just aren't going to fall your way, they're not going to fall your way. And, you know, the Northern California All-Stars have just been taking advantage of every opportunity that's been handed to them. So we got a technical timeout getting called on here. We're going to make sure that the O-ring on the fill station is taken care of. And I'll be right back.
Seconds.
All right, just under 20 seconds left until the start of this next point in this red zone match. Now, right now, the score is 7-0 in favor of the Northern California All-Stars, and All-Stars they are, definitely showing why they're in control of this game. You know, like I've said in the past, Royalty SCP has a lot going for them. They're just not capitalizing on the advantages they're making for themselves. Another very good move getting into the Snake off the break. Phenomenal job getting a player up into the 50. Oh, getting eliminated out of that spot, though, just took a little bit too big of a bite. SCP doing a good job maintaining the wire on the Snake side, trying to stay as active as possible to free up a little bit of space to get his teammates up and to get that buzzer so they can get some points on the board here. So with only down by 6 points, looks like they're going to make that run. The referee awarded them, so 2 points for Royalty SCP. It is now 7-2. 2-1 red zone. All right, so now after that has been called, we've got another Royalty player getting up into the 50, and at any moment he can dive across and get the kill.
1 minute.
Okay, another 2 points going to SCP right now, and still phenomenal field position for Royalty. As soon as this clock counts down, I'm imagining he's going to go right across. Here he goes, gets another buzzer, and another just 6 points on the board, back to back to back, and then a concession by the Northern California All-Stars, and after 1 point, we are all tied up here. Wow, 7 points in the same point, or in the same game, getting everything right back up to snuff. This is, wow, this is exciting stuff. Okay. So 7-7 with 47 seconds left.
Seconds.
All right, 30 seconds left after that timeout. So 47 seconds left on the game, and after an amazing comeback by Royalty, just slamming that buzzer down and getting a bonus point for the concede. We're all tied up at 7-7 from what looked like an unstoppable Northern California All-Star team taking a very early and a very dominant lead. So we're going to find out here in about 10 seconds who's going to walk away with this match unless we have another really quick point. So 47 seconds to go. These guys are going to come out very heavy. 5 guns up on both teams. Excellent move by Royalty, taking advantage of those lanes they had open, getting a player into the Dorito 1, a player up into the 50, and a player into the 50 Snake, but they did lose their player on the Snake side Temple. So 30 seconds left. It's going to come down to whoever's got the balls to jump up and get that last buzzer shot. As Northern California coming in, getting a check by the ref, called him clean, so he's got the option to come in. Did he make it? No, the referee did not signal him alive enough to get those 2 points, but they did get the kill out of the Snake side wing, so they've got 10 seconds left to try to make something happen here. He's got a very valuable kill. This player that's in that Temple needs to make that move, see if he can get his gun on.
1 minute.
I'm not sure if they conceded that point or if they got a buzzer. I'm not sure exactly what happened there. I saw the ref put his arm up to signal the end of the game. So...
All right, there's 1 second remaining because we...
Okay.
We have the rule where we will play to 0, so we have
They will play to 0. So I mean,
30 seconds.
it sounds like that game ended from a conceded point, though. So I'm not sure if they're going to award either team the lead. The most updated information I have is at 7-7, but if somebody conceded, then there's got to be a point going the other way, and Royalty was about to capitalize on those bodies dropping off the field. So with 1 second left, you know, I guess we'll figure out what it's going to be when the refs give us the final call here. But it sounded like a concede coming from the Northern California pits. So 1 second of game time. That's the game. Everything's over.
1 minute.
That's it. Because North Cal All-Stars conceded that point, the final score
Ouch.
is 1-8, North
Wow.
All-Stars
Wow.
7.
Wow. I am glad we recorded that one. Very exciting, and a huge congratulations for Royalty SCP digging themselves out of a nice hole at Northern California. Not that they left up to much, but it only takes 1 point to come back from a big deficit like that. And, you know, definitely showing why it's important to stay on your toes in this format. And we will be back with another exciting match. Stay tuned to this channel.